What's up, everybody? Sparrowwood again here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Medieval Engineers, working on our small castle build. When we left off in the last episode, we kind of framed out the second barracks over here and had it kind of structurally set up to where all we have to do is fill it in, but I didn't really feel like doing that right now. I wanted to work on the final step that we need before we work on the stable, which is really the last big thing that we have to do inside. Once this is done and we know where the stable's going to end up, we really just need to build the stable, which that one's going to be a lot of timber work and stuff, so it will probably be a little bit more meticulous. And then we just need to do a simple little fountain area with a statue and the downstairs here, which we could probably make a dungeon out of it. I'm not sure. Dungeon sounds funner, or more fun, as everyone always corrects me, than a simple storage area. I mean, who needs a storage area? But a dungeon, we could do a dungeon. So, in order to do that, some of you may remember what I said. We needed to figure out how the width worked first, and that was for the main gate, or what is going to be a drawbridge. I've been looking over some designs for drawbridges, watching a few tutorial things, and I think I kind of have an idea of how we can pull it off. So the first thing that needs to go is that door. That's got to go. Thankfully, we don't have structural integrity on, so we're not going to, you know, make anything collapse. Now, eventually, we are going to have some kind of ditch, moat thing, I don't know, something like that. And this right here, this little ravine, like 3 blocks long, kind of looks like a good spot to do it. We're actually going to back this up a little bit. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. Maybe something like this. And then we'll have to tie into it another way. I don't know how that part's going to work. We might even have to do some voxel trimming. But this part right here, like from here to here, seems like a good... it's already kind of in a ditch kind of thing. Actually, let's back that up to about there. So if we hollow this out a little bit more, make it more of a ditch, then it would work a little bit better. So, from this point is kind of where we have to work with for a drawbridge, and actually we're going to back it up. I think... Nope. I think it's going to be like in this region here. Right? And we might have to trim some of this up as we go, but I'm more focused on the bridge part at the moment. And this will change eventually. Okay, so we don't want this. None of this needs to connect. So we're kind of going from here. Mayhaps. We could go up, but that would kind of break this corner, which is actually the one corner that actually kind of works. So instead, we're going to back this up. Again, I know. So, where am I at with this stable thing? We're all up in this stable's room. So this might be like a 2-pen stable, or no stable at all. Possibly. We'll have to see when we're done. Because I definitely think that looks a bit better. Let's see, how does that look for a width for a door to this castle? Doesn't look bad. That looks better. That looks even better. Just for curiosity's sake, oh, not as bad as I expected. I expected that to be like really heavy on the weight side. That's cool. Eventually, I'd love to do a portcullis. But at the moment, I have no clue how to do that, because if you use the little spinny thing, hey guys, raise the portcullis, they'd do it, and then, like, you know, you just have the gate stopping there, but it would be sticking, like, all the way up here. So that, I don't think is a go at the moment. Alright, so, what are we gonna do? Granted, you're gonna have to work with me here because I kind of, sort of, not really have no idea what I'm doing. I do have an idea. I just don't know if it will work the way that I want it to. So first off, we're gonna do this. And then we need a long enough post that it will stay in the ground, but still be flush with this. Oops. No. Alright. So we got that part. Why the texture changed, I don't know. Now, there's actually there's two different ways I see that we could do this. The one... Yeah, we should probably do it this way. Never mind. I was going to say the one is we could do it flush with this, but this is going to be flush with that. So if that's where it's going to be landing, yeah, that won't work. Now, the other thing that I did not think about is the width of the wall. Or the length. How far out it will go also has to match up with how high this is. Otherwise, it's going to butt up against this, and yeah, we're going to have problems. Because it'll be like sticking way up there. That's what I meant by that. So, first things first, though. I think you use a catch block. I could be very wrong. I might be making people facepalm, but we're going to try it. I think you use a catch. I don't know. I really don't. Because I don't really know what they do. I think the catch holds it in place, though. So I would think it's something that you would want to do. Like the ratcheting kind of idea. Nope. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Though I have no idea if the angle of this matters or not. YOLO. We're gonna try it. What's the worst that could happen? I have to rebuild the whole thing? Okay. So we got that part. Now, the one... Actually, we could... Well, no, I don't really want to. I was gonna say we could actually use the rounded blocks, because I don't really like how this looks. But, you know, what are you gonna do? This is a much easier block to work with in terms of, like, you know, if you were to be wheeling a thing. A thing! You know, if you're gonna wheel a thing. Gosh. Like, cattle. Cattle. Really? Really. Carriage. Cattle. If you were gonna be wheeling cattle across this bridge, you wouldn't want to carriage or something. You'd want it as flat as possible, right? At least that's my theory. Okay, this... Oh! Crap! Crap! Crap, man! Dagnabbit. Okay, well before... I really didn't think it would fall with structural integrity off. That does look really long, though, for a bridge. Like, the support and all that. I don't know about that. Can I clean this up? Will you let me clean this up? Or are you... No? You're not gonna let me? Oh, wait, that did it. I always use these weights for these modular things because they're only one block long. Why can I delete some of these and not all of these? I don't understand. I don't get it. Alright, hold on. Okay, so, I redid this. I did some math, I know. Work. which yielded that this is about 30 timber blocks tall, relatively, give or take. So we have about 30 blocks that we can use, or 30 logs, timber pieces, whatever, before we get to... Oh, crap. Nuts. Alright. That's going to be a problem, but we'll work with it in a minute. No, I'm unfortunately going to have to work with it right now. So the problem here is that if I were to drag this out here, it ends up not being flush with the stone stuff. So, unfortunately, I've got to remove all this. Then we've got to remove this and this. And we're going to have to tie in... We might be able to pull this off just with timber, though. If we tie into this... This is not permanent, by the way. In case anyone was wondering, this is not a permanent design thing. This is simply to configure it so that it has a little pad to land on, is really all that's happening. Because I read somewhere that if the wood lands on top of the wood, it's fine. Like, it doesn't get hurt or whatever. So, we're trying to kind of make this little pad platform thingy here, and this is going to change, though, mostly because it has to. So what I'm going to do is tie this in for now, then we're going to rotate this, and we're going to give it some pylon type thingies. I don't know what's happening here. There we go. I think that's tied in. There we go. And then I'll put one here. Like that. There we go. So now this is tied in. We should, in theory, be able to get rid of all but this back block. There we go. I guess structural integrity doesn't apply. So now what we need to find out is how low are we, and it looks like we're about 2 blocks low. So what that means is we need to come out by about 3. So 1, 2, and 3 should bring us where we need to be. And this way, and it doesn't have to be this large or anything, you really just need a platform for it to tie into. Okay. Now theoretically, please don't make a liar out of me. Scary. Okay. So it does in fact look like we can get rid of all these. Wait, what is this? What is happening here? Oh crap, what did I do? What just happened? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to clean this up real quick and I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, so here's what we got. We got this going on, and it's... I think it's okay. We've got 2 rope clamps for, in a second, what we're going to do, and it seems like we can walk across it just fine, and it's staying level, and all that good stuff. So that works. Now, we actually have to build the hard part, which is the contraptionry. We're going to do it up here, I think. Never really done this before, so I'm not entirely sure how the best way is to go about it. We're just going to get rid of some of these blocks up here, just because I don't know how much room this is going to take to build it. I also don't know how this is going to work with the dimensions. Oh, perfect! Okay, cool. So on second thought, we actually could use these right here. Now let me make sure... Yeah. Okay, since we did the dimensions the same way, this could work. Though, keep in mind, we might... I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna play around with this. Because there's a couple different things that I have ideas to do, but I don't think they're available to do. Now, one thing you want to make sure is that the version you put up here... Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter if we're not putting them right on the wall. But I'd like to put them on the wall. Can I put them on the wall? I can put it... Okay, cool. So what I was starting to say was there's a couple versions of these blocks, and one of them has a solid backing, so that it basically means that you don't actually have... you don't actually have to do... well, anyways, it can butt up against a wall. If it's hollow on the back and you can connect like another rounded block to the back, then it'll get screwed up being up against a wall. But if they're solid back, then you don't have to. That's what I was trying to say. That's the point I was trying to make. All that for that. Go me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to connect these rope drums to that, and then we want to connect a crank to each one. Now, I've been told, or have read, I should say, that it does matter how you angle these cranks, that like the direction does matter kind of thing. So let's test them out first. That one goes that way, and that one goes this way. Perfect. Okay, so theoretically we're mostly done. Now for the moment of truth. We hit T. Tell me this. Oh. Tell me this connects. Boom! Connected. Okay. T. Boom! Connected. Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna work. If it does, this is gonna be awesome. Ooh. Did I do it wrong? Crank it. Maybe. Oh, it's going. What? It worked. It totally works. Now. Oh my gosh! Oh, and because they're latched, they only go a certain range. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Why is it going the wrong way? No. What are you doing? Okay, now you're supposed to go this way. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. It only goes up so far, and then it turns around. Either that or it's like the glitchy mechanics of the thing at the moment. Hold on. There's also a T value right there. Oh! What does that do? I don't know enough about these blocks to know what some of this crap does. Does that lock it? Maybe? Maybe that's what that does? Does that unlock it? Whoa, it's so glitchy in the top one. So that might have to do with how I have the latch blocks placed. Yeah, that's totally a lock. That's totally a lock. See, it only goes so far, and then it's like stopping, which is not good. Now, I'm guessing if I cheated and went like that, no, it's just not going far enough. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, stop, stop, stop. I'm gonna break it. I think I broke it. See, I do think when the ropes go through the wall... Oh, there we go. See, it's only going so far, and then it's like not going at all. So either that's a limitation on the rope blocks, or that's because I have latch blocks. Or it could be because of these down here being latch ones. That's the kind of stuff that I don't know about. So do let me know in the comments what you guys think on solutions, but it's kind of working. Like, it's mostly functional and is not breaking anything and not destroying the world, which is awesome. But I cannot get it to go... I can't get my door back down. I mean, obviously, we could just cut the rope. I wonder what that would do. Okay. Kind of let one down. Oh, that wasn't too terrible. Why it landed this way, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. But, I mean, overall, it's pretty functional. I just have to figure out why it only goes up halfway, or it'll go all the way up and then it will only go halfway back down and stuff like that. But do let me know what you guys think in the comments. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Is it going? Yep. Alright, see you guys next time. Peace.